listening to the Positive Professional Podcast with your host, me, Tracy Yvonne. This podcast is a weekly conversation about all things mental health, self-care, and wellness. And there'll be sprinkles of positivity, mindfulness, and guided meditations. Have you heard of Verbal? Verbal is an audio streaming destination for all types of audio creators like myself, and anyone that loves listening to audio. Verbal supports audio creators through their station model and helps listeners connect to meaningful content to listen to. And a few other things that makes Verbal special is the unique creator tools such as snippets and playlists, better discovery, streaming, it's free, and users can start monetizing right away by joining the Ambassador program or with only 1,000 station listens a month. I'm proud to say that I'm a Verbal Ambassador, a chosen thought leader in the category of mental health. And you can learn more as well as check out my podcast station and my curated mental health playlist at www.verbal.com. That's www.verbl.com. Welcome back to Season 3, Episode 17. Today I'm going to be talking about how to stop negative self-talk in its tracks. So imagine this. You're on your way, and you're about to make some serious progress in something which matters deeply to you, when suddenly, there it is. A nasty little inner voice telling you that you're always going to fail. The brakes slam on. Whenever you're on this particular road to realizing your goals, you're parked now and going nowhere fast. All because of some negative self-talk. Nope, you can't let it end this way. And it's time to rewrite the script and get moving again. It's the negative self-talk that needs to stop in its tracks, not you. When you hear negative thoughts, ask yourself if this is really what the truth of the matter is. Are you always late or just sometimes? Negative self-talk tends to exaggerate. Try rewording something negative into something a little bit more passable if you can't figure out a positive counterpart. Even taking the sting out of the words will help you to feel more motivated. For example, thinking I cannot possibly finish on time might become I will finish this project even if it's late. It will be okay because I spoke to my boss about it. When you hear negative self-talk, ask yourself if you would talk to someone else in the same way. If not, ask yourself what would you say instead to your friend about the same topic. Practice talking to yourself the way you would to them. Now think about looking into the future. Will this really matter tomorrow, or next week, or even next year? A lot of negative self-talk is focused so much on the here and now. We tend to forget how little these words will matter outside of today. So brush off the things which have no bearing on your future. Even interrupting your negative self-talk will change the script and force another ending to the story. With this in mind, simply tell yourself to stop when you hear negative thoughts. Force yourself to think about something different. And if the negative thinking comes up again, tell it quite firmly to disappear. And keep doing this until it goes away and stays away. In the next segment, I'm going to talk about how you can be happy with what you have. Today's episode is brought to you by Ivy Elite Training. Are you looking for low-cost professional development workshops, topics like emotional intelligence, diversity and inclusion, and more? Then visit www.ivyelitetraining.com. That's www.ivyelitetraining.com. Are you struggling to be happy with what you already have? Are you constantly wanting more? Well, you may know by now that being content with what you already have is a major aspect of being happy. One of the main reasons people often feel that they aren't happy with their lives is due to social media. They see things that their friends and family have that they feel that they're lacking. And if this sounds like you, it may be time to think about the time that you're spending on social media. And as weird as it may sound, sometimes even making a list can help you be happy with what you have. So take the time to catalog all the amazing things that you have in your life. And they don't have to be things either. You can also include attributes you are thankful for and the people you are glad to have in your life. For best results, you should make lists of what you are thankful for regularly. And another reason that people find that they can't be happy with what they have is that they're waiting around only to celebrate major milestones of life. And there aren't simply that many big milestones. So instead, you need to practice celebrating the small wins, no matter how small they may be. Did you wake up on time for the entire week? Time to celebrate. Did you get through an entire week of workouts? Time to celebrate. Celebrating small wins in life will help you to realize how many amazing things that you should be celebrating. These many celebrations will help you to be happier with what you have. And sometimes it can be quite the challenge to be happy with the things that you have in your life. But if you're cutting back on things that have you involved with comparing yourself to others, you notice that this will be a huge catalyst for your happiness. You can also follow this by making a list of what you're grateful for and remember celebrating the small wins. And you will find that you'll be happy with what you have in no time. Thanks for listening and supporting this podcast. And make sure you're clicking the like and subscribe button. You can also follow me on Twitter and Instagram. Stay safe, be well, and don't forget to be the best version of you.